The Chilean Vice Minister of the Environment today talked about pollution reduction and the different areas that might impact. And for me, that's very striking. So when you think about pollution reduction, there's an environmental justice element because some of the poorest, most disaffected people live in the areas that have the highest pollution. There's a transportation and efficiency element, so how do we integrate the city of Santiago, for instance, in a more meaningful way? And then, of course, there's a health and environmental element. And so listening to the Vice Minister talk about those in an integrated way was one of the most inspiring moments of the day.
I was very impressed by the President Bachelet's speech because, you know, it shows that she really understands the concept, and I think that's very important, political understanding and leadership. So I was very impressed by that, and working with people from the Ministry of Environment and other ministries here in Chile, I know that those concepts are being applied in the policy development in Chile, which is a leader in low emission development in the region. And another thing that was said, which I think is very important, and recently when I have been writing or giving presentations, I've been insisting on, is the issue of consumers, you know, because we have been insisting on changing production patterns. But of course, we really need to work on changing consumption patterns. And I think this is, you know, I already had that idea, but from what was said today, I think we need to push that issue more, you know, how to change individual decisions on, you know, what we consume, how we move from one place to the other, the things that we do in our everyday life that at the end are the ones that are going to send the signals to the companies that they have to offer different products and services to those consumers that they want to change the way they do things.
Of course, there were a lot of good ideas. There were a lot of solar projects that surprised me. Specifically, a solar project in the north of Chile with a new technology that I didn't know, and it's really always good to hear that technology is growing. As a technology manager, that we are progressing and advancing on.
We had a very interactive and engaged group. At the end of our workshop, everyone is standing around the wall looking at the dots. Everybody spontaneously decided to take a group portrait. I asked for any volunteers that would help with outreach to individual governments, both large and medium size. And I have a whole stack of business cards of those that not only said they appreciated the workshop, but were very anxious to contribute to it going forward. I think if that happens anywhere in the world, it is a wonderful thing. It makes me very optimistic that we can make meaningful impact here in Latin America, and I'm very anxious to come back and work more closely with those governments.